Also, I've been using melatonin.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a cheat code, is what it is.
It's literally a cheat code.
It's like you input the console command, go to sleep, and then it works. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 60, the big 6-0 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny is here. Bunny?
Hi.
What's up?
You know, video games and stuff. What's
They're
up
up?
with you? Yeah,
They're up and out of reach. Cyberpunk is still 2 days away, and it's already out as of yesterday of this recording.
Yeah.
Or not the recording,
No.
but the launch of the podcast, the episode upload.
Yeah, they'll be uploading at the same time. We'll be downloading, and then you guys will be downloading this podcast and downloading Cyberpunk at the same time.
Yeah. So while that day one patch 45 gig installs, just plop on the podcast. Not that you could hear this and know that ahead of time, but just go ahead and pop us on.
Yeah. You won't regret it. Obviously.
Are you? So actually, I kind of want to talk Cyberpunk right away, if that's cool.
Oh, okay. Let's skip what we played and go straight into some news. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because I want to know. I want to know how are your. I don't know what your rig is looking like. Are you going to be able to play this on PC?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, my PC is a fucking monster. Like,
oh, nice.
I wish I had a 3080, but I have a 2060 Super right now. And
oh
it's fine.
shit, you do. Okay.
So like,
you might hit that fucking ray tracing.
I might be able to do some ray tracing on this bad boy. It might be the first game that I actually put ray tracing on.
I'm still rocking a 1080 Ti, and so
that's not bad.
I mean, it's okay. You know,
it's okay.
It punches
it's
above
good.
its weight class. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's been a great card.
When I don't know if you saw the specs, the recommends, and all that shit making its way around, but that's some beefy shit.
Yeah.
There's some beefy shit. Like the best shit out right now. Can barely do 1080p on Ultra at 60 FPS.
Yeah. It's a little intimidating.
Shit. It's like back in the Crisis days.
This is basically the new Crisis.
That's dope. I didn't expect it to be that way, honestly.
I didn't either. I've been kind of like hiding from most of the Cyberpunk stuff because I want to go into this game completely blind. And somebody came into my chat today and was like, what class are you going to do? And what lifestyle are you going to do? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he's like, okay, I will shut up. And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate
nice.
that.
I don't know any of that shit. I heard CK
really.
talking about Vs, and I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Mm-mm.
I've just been staying blind. Although somebody spoiled the combat for me. I know what that looks like now.
No! How dare they?
What it is, it disappointed me a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we can talk about what we're playing now. I just wanted to
get that
talk
out of the way.
about. It's relevant. It's 2 days away. It's what people are going to be doing while they listen.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's super excited for it.
Hopefully.
I get it.
I can't wait for all that to be dashed because the game's middling as fuck.
Don't say that. Don't fucking say that.
Okay, listen.
No.
Hideo Kojima makes a cameo, okay? Get these fucking people out of the game.
Wait, what? Kojima's in it?
Yep. He's just sitting on a couch in a bar or some shit. Like,
they're just
God
fucking
damn
milking
it.
this shit. They're just
Why?
fucking... No, Project... Maybe they got so far up their own asses.
The only way.
Maybe they're so far up their asses.
I think that's definitely what it is. They've just... All the success from Witcher 3 has gone to their drunken heads.
Yeah.
They're like, we can do no wrong.
Oh, no. They got the Kojima effect.
Yeah. No wonder he's in the game.
No wonder
he's like, this looks like the perfect project for me. You guys are full of yourselves. You don't have anyone around you saying no.
Oh, no.
My God. Even Keanu Reeves didn't turn you down. I couldn't even get him in my game, and I got Conan O'Brien.
Oh, no. Oh, please, God, no. Please, no. We'll find out in 2 days, and we'll report back to you guys in a week.
We will.
You guys could maybe pop by our streams or whatever.
There's zero chance we won't have a spoilers episode for that game when we finish it like 3 months from now.
Yeah, like in 100 hours, because it's insane.
170 apparently. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! I'm kind of intimidated. Allegedly, yeah.
We'll see.
Allegedly.
Your mileage may vary, because when Skyrim came out, people said it was 300 hours, and let me tell you this, that was bullshit. No, there's not 500 hours of content in that game. You could spend 500 hours in the game, but there's not 500 hours in a single playthrough of non-repeatable quests that you could actually do. It was like 120 maybe.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. But
you could like go around like whacking random shit and like level your dude up or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah, what'd you play this week?
I played some interesting games. I'm still playing Bayonetta. I'm getting close to beating that, I think. I played these other 2 games that were real gems that kind of like hit me so hard. So the first game I played was called Observation. This is about a 6-hour puzzle space game, and I've been wanting this game for a while, but I didn't really understand maybe all of the premise of this game. And I'm going to spoil this game a little bit, so fair warning. But this game is, you're an AI. You're basically HAL 3000 in Space Odyssey, except you're you. So you don't understand, like, a lot of the stuff. And so, like, shit's happening, stuff's breaking, and they're like, do this. And I'm like, and I'm, like, freezing and freaking out. And I'm like, well, shit's going to blow up, so fuck this space station, you know? Because I'm just an actual human and not a robot, and the NPCs are yelling at you. And so you're slowly going through this game, helping this one main NPC. And for whatever reason, you're in contact with, like, this alien being, and it only can talk to you, the computer, they kind of explained it a little later on, but I'm not going to spoil that. But the puzzles are incredibly intense, and it's incredibly cryptic at times. And so, like, I would get confused, and I would get lost, and, like, what to do. But luckily, like, you can have the people repeat what they were saying, and, like, but all the prompts and all the commands that you had to go through made it kind of intense and a little intimidating, especially if I love puzzle games, but this was hard as fuck.
Wow.
Like, this was incredibly hard as fuck.
You know what's funny? I have that through, like, the Twitch, like, free games they gave away.
Yeah.
And I toyed with the idea of playing it, and there's zero chance I'm going to play it now after that description.
I'm sorry. I know. And, like, even Viking made a comment about you, and he's like, do you think we could get Portz to play this? I'm like, no, absolutely not. 100%. And, like, but the story and, like, the actual like content and the meat and the bones is what
that's the thing. I really
going.
Like the concept.
It's
I want to be
so good.
I want to be Siri for a spaceship.
So good, dude. And, like, I couldn't get over, like, the whole story and, like, the idea and, like, everything kind of going crazy with, like, this alien thing and, like, you as the robot. And, like, it is just overwhelmingly such a good ending and, like, such a good game. And, like, just everything that happened, just, like, thinking about it right now, just, like, kind of gives me chills because it was just so good. And it was such a good story. And I was, like, immensely surprised how well this game was. And I wish I could go back and I could play it again just to feel it again.
Oh, I love that feeling. Like, wanting to, like Men in Black yourself to, like, just experience it again.
100%.
Can you imagine if that technology existed? No one,
Holy shit.
a lot of people would use it maliciously, and that's not good.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's not good.
most people would just use it on themselves to re-experience things.
I want to re-experience this cake for the first time.
Somebody should do an Eternal spot, the Sunshine Spot of the Eternal, whatever the fuck that Jim Carrey movie is.
Sunshine for the Spotless Mind.
Yes. Somebody should do a parody of that movie, like a little sketch about revisiting video games.
We should do it. Absolutely. But yeah, like, so this is another Devolver game. I've loved Devolver as a publisher, but the developer is No Code. They did Katana Zero and they didn't do Katana Zero. What other game did No Code do? I'm trying to think. They did another game. I don't remember.
I can just ramble while you look it up.
That sounds
great. You wanted
great.
to. Okay.
That sounds great.
Just ramble because observation. Is that what it's called? Observation? I got that confused with what was the other game that came out? I'm not supposed to be asking you questions because you're Googling. Observer and Observation, right? Those came out like rough in the same year, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Why do game developers do this?
I don't know.
They're assholes.
Oh, Untold Stories was their other game.
Untold
apparently they have another game called The House Abandoned, and everybody in my chat told me to play that one because it's an interactive horror adventure. And same with Untold Stories. It's
interactive horror adventure. Sounds fun.
Yeah, right. So, but like Observation
you
was
get to
just
charge as much as you want, or is it like the going rate of horrors in your area?
Jesus. But yeah, so I played that, and then the other game I played that fucking just destroyed me, and like I fucking had to stop playing for a second and like cry and just sit there and like just like talk to my chat for a second, and then I had to like pull myself out of it. But that was
that was Untold Stories?
No, What Remains of Edith Finch.
Oh.
And I played through that game. It's a really short walking sim, kind of like.
I'm gonna have to go watch that VOD because I've heard a lot of people talk about the game, and I don't.
It was so good.
Maybe I'll play it. I don't know. If I own it already, I'll play it. I probably own it on the one of 3,000
platforms.
Platforms. Yeah. There's so many Twitch games I have that I don't.
I always forget about Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that app open all the time, like almost never. So, and in fact, I only open it to play games because who the fuck is using the app to watch Twitch?
Yeah, it's really fucking bizarre that they think that this would take off for people.
I mean,
to
it
watch.
does in some ways. Like the modding sort of took off, and it's I don't know, it's something. I guess it's not like they're making money off it though. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
It's very weird.
Desktop app.
But yeah, the desktop app is really weird. But What Remains of Edith Finch was like, it's like a 3-hour little game. It's walking sim. I compare it to with The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, kind of, or
I literally until this moment thought those were the same game.
No,
I forgot that those are two different games.
Yeah, I think they're even different companies, but like, it was so good, and it was just like fucking gut-wrenching. Like, it's this, you're slowly finding out about this family, the Finches, and like going through their stories and what happened to them and their ultimate like demise of everyone. And it's just, it was so fucking gut-wrenching because like it was just fucking sad thing after sad thing after sad thing, and like the last one is like literally the worst one, and just like thinking about it thinking about it literally makes me want to cry because it was just it just fucking hurt so hard.
One thing about that genre, the sort of, they're not, walking simulator is not really fair anymore. I think like
it's like interactive storytelling.
That's what they used to be, but it's more like interactive story, but in a 3D world. Like it's
like
but
you
to
can
me,
go explore,
it's almost a tragedy that all these great writers only work on those shit ass games. Because otherwise, those games have nothing going for them other than the writing.
Yeah, the story.
And it's like, what if they were just like Dragon Age or Mass Effect writers instead?
You're just really mad about what happened, and we'll get into the news of that.
I know.
We'll get into that. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay, but it's
not gonna be okay for a lot of people, but it's gonna be fine.
But yeah. So also on top of all of that, I didn't talk about this last week because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But this week I'm kind of like solidifying. Yeah, that's the word. I've been talking too much today.
I know that's what happens when we record on a Monday.
I know. This is what happens if we need to stop. But
so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. But I installed drunkenly like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, World of Warcraft.
I saw a tweet about this and I forgot to grill you about it.
I got really drunk and I reinstalled it after I was like, if you fucking pay for it, I'll fucking play it. And then
so someone else bought the expansion for you?
Yeah, somebody Vmo'd me a bunch of money.
Vmo'd?
So, yeah, Vmo'd, whatever. They gave me money. And so I bought the game with the money. And they gave me months to play. So I have 2 months activated. That's it.
Oh.
But the thing is, like, I've been playing through it, and I've been slowly building up my character again, and I'm think I'm kind of over it. I thought WoW was gonna take its claws and just fucking dig in, and then I was gonna be gone forever, and you would never see me, and I was gonna become a World of Warcraft streamer.
Oh no, it would be a Dota and WoW podcast.
Yeah, this would be only a Dota and WoW podcast with some RuneScape sprinkled in, and me screaming about raiding.
Nice.
I was like, playing it, and I was just like, I don't feel the urge, and I don't feel the need to constantly like do stuff right now, and like the guild that I'm running with. They're like, be ready to raid on the 8th. But guess what? I'm still not level 60, so guess who's not raiding tomorrow?
Surely the level cap is way higher than 60 now, right?
No, they did a stat squish at the beginning of this expansion, so everybody got level squished to level 60.
How do people feel about that? You know? Like largely
a lot of
in
people
the
liked it
WoW community?
because it was a positive thing. Like your characters if you were max, you got bumped down to 60, or you got bumped like 5 or 10 levels below, depending on how far along your previous character was. So like my character was level 45 when I got on, because I haven't been on in 2 expansions, or 1 expansion technically. I left at the end of Legion. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, I think I'm over it. I think I'm over my cruel mistress of World of Warcraft, and I don't care.
Hey, that's a nice thing to know, though.
I have to play it for 2 more months, but yeah, I don't care.
Hopefully, they're not upset that you're not going to continue.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. Like, they're like, we're just doing this so you can have fun again, and we hope that you have fun again. And I'm not, and I feel bad, but I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know, go with it. Don't go with it.
Exactly.
Whatever you're feeling, you know?
Whatever I'm feeling.
Video games are for fun.
Exactly. What did you play this week?
And addictions.
Speaking of addiction.
RuneScape WHO. I've never heard of her.
Oh no. You're over the heroin?
I spent
cocaine are you on?
$300 in Dota this week. And I spent 40 hours in Dota this week.
Holy shit, boy. Is it with our friend Gabe?
Many of those hours were with Gabe, but he's putting together his new house, so he's unavailable.
Fair. Oh, no.
Although, shout out to Gabe. He's one of my favorite people to play with, because he is a drama queen like me.
Oh, God. Are you guys both screaming the entire time?
Shitting on people in that game.
Oh, God.
Yes. Every time I'm playing with somebody that's not Gabe, I go, Gabe would have backed me up on that trash talk. He would have had my back on that.
Aww. It's just guy love. It's fine.
Good time. It's just guy love. Just two guys loving. You know.
Yep, exactly. Shit talking. It's fine.
And also, I know many young people that will not stay up late. I don't know. They just weren't born with it, I guess. But Gabe is quite an old man, and he stays up till 6 a.m. sometimes with me playing Dota. So,
wow.
Big ups to my man Gabe.
Damn, he fucking must love you.
I think he'd be doing it anyway, but
I just want somebody good to play with. Fuck.
Well, that's not me, but I look good because I spent all the money.
I can't believe he dropped $300 in fucking Dota. God damn. And 40 hours.
We don't have to dwell on that. Other stuff I played.
Yes.
I booted up A Hat in Time.
Oh, you're finally playing that.
Because I woke up one day at noon, as you do.
Yeah, obviously, after staying up until 6 a.m. Mm-hmm.
My buddy Pat texts me, and he's like, what are you doing right now? And I text back, I just woke up. What's going on? And he's like, do you want to play A Hat in Time? I was like, oh, shit. I forgot there's multiplayer. Yeah, dude, let's do it. So we get on, and he invites me to his game. Mm-hmm. Or no, he doesn't. He's looking for it. He can't find it. We Google it. You have to buy some fucking DLC to get online with people. Yep. And so we do the remote play through Steam.
Yeah.
And my audio doesn't work.
Oh, no.
We tried a lot of shit, and then we just gave up, and we didn't play. So technically did not play A Hat in Time.
I can make a suggestion for people who are looking for multiplayer. That's not. It's like Steam, but it's not quite. But it still has its issues. It's called Parsec.
Yeah, I've used that before.
Yeah, it's all right. The only problem with it is you hear their audio. So if you're talking to them on Discord, you're gonna hear yourself.
You can limit it by application. I've done it.
Can you really? Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking yell at my friend. Because I can't stand hearing my own voice, and I would like stop in the middle of a sentence. He's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I'm hearing myself because I hate my own voice." Duh.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Hat in Time was attempted. Did you attempt any other video games?
Did I attempt any other video games?
Or
I've been playing KOTOR 2 quite a bit, actually.
Oh, okay.
I am finally off Paragus.
Nice.
And I am reunited with Bayodur, my war crime buddy.
Obviously.
And we're just having some good Jedi times.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod.
Stopping the Zerka Corporation from fucking up the... You know what? I realized something, because somebody was talking to me a lot about Dragon Age Inquisition this week, and so I booted that up as well. I attempted to play that. I haven't really committed to actually playing it, but I realized while I was designing this character, and I was like, these are the things I want to do, I've never done like an asshole evil playthrough of that game.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm not gonna this time either. Because I've never gotten to romance Sarah all the way through.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do that this time, and she hates bad guys, so I can't be a bad guy.
You can't be a bad guy. You got to be a good guy.
Yep.
You want to get into her pants.
Yeah. Maybe after that happens, I'll become an asshole.
There you go.
We'll see.
We'll see. You got to get the girl, and then you turn into an asshole.
Oh, wait, you haven't played that game yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
You got to play it.
I know. I need to.
Although,
I've only
you know
played
what?
the first one.
There's a lot to not like about that game. Like, as much as I love Dragon Age, and I do like the game, there's a lot to not like there. The combat is a boring chore, quite frankly.
Yeah. Wait, you're
and
talking
I know
about
I've complained
KOTOR,
about
right?
this. No, I'm talking about Dragon Age Inquisition.
Inquisition, I know.
Yeah. I've said this many times, but the soundtrack is like an hour and a half long for a fucking 60-hour RPG.
So it repeats every hour and a half?
No.
Oh.
There are large chunks where there's no music.
Oh.
Which is weird.
That is weird.
It feels like something's broken when you're wandering around. It's really strange. I hope that Dragon Age 4 has a big emphasis on their fucking soundtrack, because it's one of the best parts of Dragon Age in general. The soundtrack is fucking amazing. The score. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Not too much gaming outside of Dota.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll have to show you the set that I bought, though. Your tits are gonna be blown off when I show you this.
My tits are gonna fall off. I don't have any tits, so that's gonna be bad.
Just explode right out of your chest.
I'm gonna have concave chest now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're gonna have
I'll be an anti-titty streamer because I will have concave tits.
Yeah. All
right. Well, since we've been talking about Dragon Age, do you want to skip all the way to the bottom and we'll talk about that news?
Fucking, I guess. Yeah.
Because I put
it's not much news. It's more like news is coming.
News is coming, and
winter news is coming.
Winter is coming. Shit, how does that thing go? I don't remember. Anyway, so BioWare, can it be saved? We talked about this already.
It can't.
Yeah, we don't think it. I don't think it could be saved after Mark and Cassie leaving. Fucking like
Casey. Yeah.
Casey. Why did I say Cassie? Casey leaving. You know, they're the big people behind the story, and like they've been there for so long.
Well, so Casey is more like a creative director, and Mark and Mike Laidlaw.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, they were the big guys behind the story. Mike already left, and Mark
all by himself.
Has been the one. Or what was the other guy's name? There's one other guy, David Gator. I don't remember if he's there still or not.
I don't think he is
because he wrote
either.
the books and shit.
Yeah.
He's an excellent writer and probably knows the Dragon Age shit the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he left around the same time Mike did.
Yeah.
So with Mark and Casey gone, good God, dude. There's not one person over there I can name anymore.
Yeah. I don't think they have like any of the original team or anything like that. They might have like some little people, but nobody like huge or impacting like with the direction or the story or any of that stuff. And like this coming to like
a bunch of interns running the show over there, I bet.
Oh no, it's gonna be like Fallout 76, which is what that was. But
oh no.
Yeah. But like, so BioWare announced this week after those two announced that they were both leaving BioWare. They also announced that at the gaming award shows, which is going to be happening Thursday, same time that this podcast comes out, that, they're going to be releasing a teasing for this trailer for Dragon Age 4. And
thank God.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Like,
I hope that they're far enough along that it doesn't matter.
Maybe that's why Mark left, and he's like, "It's done.
Because if they've done the storyboarding,
finished.
they must be done with that. So
they must be.
That part must be okay. Like I said, Dragon Age Inquisition, shit ass gameplay. So I can deal with that. I just want the lore and the story to be there, and it should be. I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll
see.
We'll report back to you guys next week. And we'll probably talk about the gaming awards and this shit show. We'll see.
Now, I will say, whatever Mass Effect thing they said they're going to work on, there's less than zero chance for that game. It's going to be a travesty.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, you thought Andromeda was bad?
Oh, you thought?
You haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh, no. Do you think so? Do you think it's really going to be that bad?
Yes, of course.
No, fuck. Just throw my pen.
How are you going to write notes?
I don't know. Anyway, so let's go back to the beginning of our news. Since we skipped around, since we were crying about Dragon Age, might as well just continue to cry about everything. This is the Fuck Everything podcast this week.
Okay, fuck everything.
We're going to fucking complain about the scalpers. But luckily, the UK did something good. So, scalpers are a big pain in the ass. They fucking fuck everything up. They make everything shitty, and it makes me really fucking mad that this is a thing, and people continue to buy from scalpers because they couldn't get it on their own, and they continue to like promote this behavior. Now, a UK retailer, they didn't say who, canceled reportedly about 1,000 Xbox X Series orders placed by a scalper ring, which I think is great. And the fact that they were, charging additional money to like be a part of this like member ring, or like this ring or whatever, it was really weird to read about it. But like people who apparently, but also this kind of fucked over some customers, because like customers who also purchased one consoles, like one by themselves, were also impacted because their orders were canceled as well. But the retailer is working with those people to try to get those people back their orders, so everybody's kind of happy, and like fuck these scalper rings. But like also fuck Microsoft, and also fuck Sony, which is gonna go kind of into the next thing. So this is like some quickie news. But if there's such a short supply for these consoles right now, and I think it's fucked up that they do this. Like, if it's not available to the masses, then it's not officially released, I think. Like, if everybody can't go to the store and go get one right now, like, then I don't think it's officially available. Like,
right.
It doesn't make any sense that they did this. And, like, a lot of people are calling the console wars officially dead, and they're done with. And like Tom's Guide had a really good article this week talking about it, and even Donkey a few months ago had a really good article, or not good article, good video talking about the next gen of consoles. And like, I hate that. I understand why consoles do this, like Sony and Microsoft do this, where they like create this quote unquote hype. It's like, oh my god, did you get one? And creating these shortages on purpose.
Yeah.
but it's also really fucked up. And I think the reason why there's such an insane shortage is because this system, like this next wave of systems that came out, they're not pushing the graphics as far as the previous generation or even the previous generation. Like, I honestly can say that, like, the last time I really got impressed over a console was the PlayStation 3. Like, the graphics update and all the games that came out with that was just like, mwah. It was my favorite fucking system, right? And I still love that thing. I remember giving it to my little brother when I moved, and I was like, this is one of my babies. Please take care of it, you know? And I gave him all my fucking games. And then when the PlayStation 4 was released, I'm like, the graphics aren't that great.
So my experience with consoles is weird, as you know, because I've mostly been on the PC.
Yeah.
But so I missed the 360 launch entirely, or the PS3, whatever the gen. I forget what the 7th gen or where the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And I missed it entirely. Well, not entirely. I was very late. I got a 360 probably 2 years in. And by that time, obviously, I'd been playing shit on PC that looks even better than the 360 stuff.
Right.
So it made no impact on me.
Right.
And pardon me, the next gen, the Xbox One, I did buy mistakenly because PS4 was way better. Goddamn paperweight. I waited in line to get that Xbox.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and it was very underwhelming.
I kind of feel
actually,
that
wait,
way.
did I get a PS4 first? I think I got a PS4 first because I remember playing Infamous Second Son, which was like the best that console had to offer.
That was it.
And there were cool things about it, like the draw distance was crazy compared to the 360.
Right.
But it didn't, the jump just isn't there, especially since I have a graphically powerful PC, which just keeps updating all the time anyway. So there's really no concept of generations for me. And I think that's fine, but we need to kill this like fake
this fake war that's happening.
This fake war, like it needs to come out like a phone comes out. Like no one gives a shit. Like what they do, they want it, but no one's like, ooh, did you get your? Like, oh, they're sold out. Like
they're sold out. Oh my god.
Who gives a fuck? Like it's just a phone. You'll get it when your plan's up, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I think it needs to move toward that kind of thing because it's incremental upgrades now anyway. You know?
For sure. And like even with the previous generations, they always have like a second console of that version that comes out later on. Like I bought a PlayStation. So I bought a PlayStation 4 at the very beginning because my ex-husband wanted Final Fantasy 7, right? And
which came out shortly after.
Yeah, it came out at the very end of that fucking piece of shit's life. But the thing is, we bought the original PlayStation 4. Now, if you had the original PlayStation 4, that thing sounds like a fucking jet engine. Its fan is struggling, and it's barely able to keep up. And I remember trying to play The Last of Us 2 and having a fucking hard time playing The Last of Us 2 because there's this fucking jet engine in my goddamn living room just fucking about to take off at any second while I'm trying to be sneaky and quiet and sneak around and listen for things, but there's this goddamn jet engine right fucking next to me, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what a piece of shit this is. And it just it made me so mad. But like people comparing like the graphics from this one to the next one, like I think the biggest achievement for PlayStation was Horizon Zero Dawn. I thought that game was a masterpiece. I thought that game was gorgeous, and like it looks really good on the PlayStation. And then like when they showed off the PlayStation 5, what did they show off? Horizon Zero Dawn. Guess what? It looks the fucking same. It looks the fucking same. It doesn't look any
video
different. Oh my god.
Literally perfect for explaining
it was so good.
The feeling of this. Yeah.
If you guys don't believe us, go watch Donkey's video. It's fucking, it was so good.
What is it called? Should I buy a PS5 or something like that?
Should I buy a PS5? Yes.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Video.
It's so good. So like I'm like still not I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna give in to the scalpers. I'm not gonna fucking not give in to this. I got one. You didn't.
Yeah. I don't even have my eyes on a console right now.
Yeah.
I, truth be told, would rather get a 3090 eventually.
A 3090? You're going to go with that big fucker? You're going to need a new case.
I want to. I don't think I
right?
will. It's $1,500.
Yeah, I'm
it's literally as much as the
3080.
entirety of my PC cost
I know,
me.
right? Yeah, I'll definitely get a 3080 probably in the next few months if everything goes better in my life. But yeah. Yeah. Fuck the console wars.
see.
They're dead. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop creating this.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it, console
I'm
people.
sorry. I will. Sorry.
Thank
Jesus.
you. Thank you. Now
I'm
you ready to
apologize on behalf of all the people that are doing it.
Thank you.
That are definitely not me.
Now you're ready to say fuck
Also,
you to Nintendo?
In the notes, in the show notes, you'll notice an eBay link. Go ahead and follow that and purchase any number of 3090s or PS5s that you might find there for a small finder's fee.
Obviously.
Markup. But yeah, anyway, do we have other news?
Yeah, we do. We get to say fuck you to Nintendo.
Fuck you, Nintendo.
God
I
damn
love
it.
news. Is that what news is?
Yeah, this is what news is this week. It's fuck everyone. Okay, so
What did Nintendo do?
Nintendo got mad at somebody for having a tournament. Again.
Oh, right. Yep.
Forcing the cancellation of a Splatoon tournament. Last month it was Super Smash Brothers, the big house tournament that happened or was going to happen that was like in person, and they were okay with it in person, but as soon as they switched it to online, for whatever reason, Nintendo sent a cease and desist order to Big House Tournament and was like, yeah, no, you can't do this. Stop it. Well, I kind of understand why Nintendo does this because apparently it was explained to me today that if you don't protect your copyrights, you can actually have people fight you, take you to court on them, and you could potentially lose because they're like, well, you didn't defend these ones. Why didn't you defend these and stuff like that? So,
right.
But I think this is kind of overkill. Like, I think the tournament should happen. I think it's a win-win. I think what Nintendo should do is like okay tournaments and just like have some kind of thing in place where it'd be like, if anything happens at this tournament, Nintendo is not responsible, blah, blah, blah. Nintendo gives you your blessing to use like this stuff, and it's a win-win-win for everyone because one, tournaments, free publicity for the fucking game and whoever the fuck is running them, and then like potentially sales increase because everybody sees this happening and this game and so on and so forth and yada yada. I just don't understand why Nintendo is so like hell-bent on stopping tournaments. It's really fucking bizarre to me. Because I used to do Super Smash Brothers tournaments back when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And they were held at like a little mom and pop video game shop. Or like some of the big ones that I went to were like in downtown Portland at like the, what is that big fucking building with everything in it?
The Expo Center?
Yeah. One of the Expo Centers or one of those things. I did those too. But like we never heard of any problems or like Nintendo attempting to stop them or anything like that.
Oh, are you talking about Quarter World?
It wasn't Quarter World. It was like it was an actual like Expo Center, convention center. That's where it was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so like, yeah, I did a bunch of those. But like for Nintendo to all of a sudden be going after these online specific ones, it's really bizarre. And it sucks. And I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, other companies don't go through this, but then no other companies have this going on. You know, like,
I mean,
the Smash
EA.
scene is, like, so... What's that?
What about, like, EA Sports and shit like that?
Do they have, like, random tournaments?
People used to host random tournaments before COVID was a thing, but yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Because we don't play sports
Maybe that's
games.
just because I'm not plugged into the... I mean, I play NBA. It's just, I don't know. My point is, like, the Smash stuff is... Well, wait, hold on. One of the problems, the Smash tournament one was because they were emulating, right? Isn't that the whole
I don't
thing
think
that
so,
happened at the Smash one? Oh. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, wait, no, there was an unofficial Slippy mod that made the gameplay online. Yeah, that's what that one was. But there has been other ones in the past that have been online where you just connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. That's weird.
It is weird.
The ones where there's no emulation. The emulation is like, that's bullshit, but also I get it. But the non-emulated thing, like, who gives a fuck? Just leave it alone.
Yeah. Just leave it alone. Come on.
What if we have to like start like fucking underground marketing shit like this, like fighting game tournament with undisclosed games tournament. Have your favorite plumbers available to you to play. Like, just use no copyrighted terms to fucking talk about the tournament.
Yeah. The first rule would be not to talk about it.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah, that's basically what it's gonna have to go back to, is being underground. But like with COVID and everything, it can't like be in physical like locations, so it just kind of.
I was so excited for people to start playing Dota at Outrage, and then people only wanted to play League of Legends. So
or fucking yeah.
Well, fuck you.
Overwatch.
Or Overwatch.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. There was like an Outrage team, I think, of Overwatch players.
Really? I didn't realize that.
I think so. Yeah, they were like, I don't know if they were sponsored necessarily, but
yeah,
I guess sort of.
I guess, yeah, if they got to use the Outrage name. Rest in peace, Outrage. Ripperonis. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the news. There wasn't a whole lot going on this week. Everybody's fucking excited for Cyberpunk, as we were at the beginning of this podcast, where we skipped everything and just started talking about Cyberpunk. But yeah, so this is where we say goodbye to our normal people, because I want to talk about something really, really exciting, what happened on Mandalorian this week with Portz.
Yes.
So goodbye, normal people. We love you. We'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. Please share us, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Spoiler warning ahead now.
Spoilers.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Holy shit,
my body's ready.
This episode was like everything, my dream come true, but it was only 34 minutes. It's 34 minutes again.
It's more like 29 with credits.
It made me so tilted.
Those bastards.
It was so good, though. It was such a good episode. So a couple things that were confirmed in our previous theory was the dark troopers.
Yep.
Okay, the
Dark
robots
troopers are here.
Dark troopers are here, which makes me really excited. So Dark Forces.
They were cool, but mostly they just flew down and grabbed the baby.
Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu.
So,
more like Grogu.
Grogu.
I probably already made that joke.
God damn, I hate you. But, yeah, as soon as I saw the slave one come, like, fucking riding in, and I was like, it's him. He's real. I'm so happy. Everything's been confirmed. And, like, it tied into one of the episodes at the very beginning of Mandalorian, like, one of the 4th or 5th episode into the first season. I can't remember, with the sniper chick and everything, and like who ended up going and like grabbing her body. It was Boba.
I didn't remember her at all.
Yeah, she's in the first season.
I know that. I know that definitely, but I still don't remember her.
So
I guess I have to go rewatch that episode.
I've been rewatching
she made
the first season
no
again.
impression on me.
Yeah. So what happened was, she's a bounty that the Mandalorian and this like young like Han Solo wannabe, and there was like a Han Solo montage of like him. Because like he's in the same spot as Han Solo, he's leaning back in the same position at like the very first Star Wars. A New Hope. And like, so him and Mando were like, yeah, we're gonna fucking go get this girl and we'll split the bounty and blah blah blah. And then he ends up betraying Mando and trying to get the baby and all that shit and shooting him dead. You don't remember this?
I don't remember this.
That's literally that whole episode. But yeah, they left her for dead. It's so good. I've been rewatching the first season. One of my roommates got me an early Christmas present because he knows I've been stressing. He got me a Mandalorian puzzle, and so I put that together while watching
That's awesome.
shitty movies and Mandalorian.
That's sick as hell.
It's really cute. I'll send you a picture.
There's something nice about doing puzzles. Like everyone shat on it when I was a kid because it's like, oh, I have my fucking grandparents do that. It's like,
fuck
it's
you.
kind of nice.
It's nice and it's relaxing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you don't have to put all your focus on it. You just come to it every now and then, you know.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, let's not forget the most important Star Wars detail.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Yeah.
Bill Burr is gonna be back.
I know. I knew. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, Portz is gonna be so fucking happy. He's gonna be so fucking happy. I freaked out so much. I was like, I thought he was a one and done. Yeah, I thought so
Didn't think
too.
he was gonna come back.
It's nice because they're slowly bringing everybody back and yada yada. But
yeah,
it's just really funny how they're bringing back characters slowly from the first season again, and it's kind of nice, and I really enjoy that. Because, like, I was like, I love some of these characters, and it makes me really sad that they're gone. But, you know, we get to kind of...
I kind of like the way they do it. Like, it's not obvious that they're going to come back, and they just... The ones that do come back, do come back.
Yeah, they just appear, and it's like, here you go.
The next one that they got to reveal now is the guy who was repairing his ship in the first season.
Yep. Yeah, I like that, too. And...
I have spoken, man.
I love him. I miss him. But, yeah... I fucking love this episode. Like, Boba Fett is one of my favorite Star Wars characters of, like, all time next to Darth Vader. And, like, there's so little about him. So, being the nerd that I was, I read about a bunch of books and a bunch of, like, comics and everything about him. And so, like,
yeah, he is criminally underrepresented in the movie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's like...
Because, like, when I was a kid, like, I just had no concept of, like, other shit that was Star Wars. So I was like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, his armor's cool, and that's all. He didn't do shit. My favorite character was Darth Maul, who did shit and then, you know, died immediately. So I don't really have a lot of room to talk. But
I mean, you kind of compare the two. They're basically only in, like,
yeah, but
scenes.
I mean, at least Darth Maul killed Qui-Gon, right?
Yeah, so, that's true. That's true.
Spoilers. Sorry.
Spoilers for a fucking...
Liam Neeson died for real in that scene.
30 million
Don't know
movie.
if you knew.
Yeah. Obviously. He dies every time he dies in a movie. But
yeah.
He's like a cat.
Him and Sean Bean.
Him and Sean Bean, they're like cats. They have only so many lives to give.
Damn. Sean Bean must be like 3 cats then.
Pretty much. But I love the fact that Boba Fett went out of his way to, like, go get his armor back, and as soon as he got it back, I was just like, yes, I was so happy. Everything about this episode made me so fucking happy.
I like that they didn't clean it up. I hope they never do.
I hope they don't either.
It looks all scuffed as fuck.
It's all scuffed as fuck, and it's just, like, super fucked up, and he's like, this is my armor. It doesn't matter. It's mine, and I have it back. And, like, you know, he even mentioned his dad and everything, and, like, I'm hoping they kind of go more into, like, what he's been doing and how he got. Yeah,
I'd like to know how the fuck he knew where the armor was and didn't take it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he didn't. Maybe he let the guy keep it because he was protecting the town or whatever, and then as soon as it was gone, and
you think he's a great guy?
I don't know. I mean.
He seemed honorable in this episode.
Yeah,
he could have just left them.
He could have just left him. He's like, well, you don't have the child, so we're in your service.
Which is interesting because Jango, maybe this is already known, but Jango is not a Mandalorian?
Technically, I don't think they're Mandalorian, no, but they fought in the Mandalorian Wars, which is why they got the armor.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's why they gave Jango the armor, is because he fought in the Mandalorian Civil War.
Okay.
And yeah, and then obviously when Jango died, he took his armor from his father.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I hope that there's more backstory that, like, cuz, like, everything that I've read before now is considered legacy, but stuff that was considered legacy, John Favreau, however you say his fucking last name, the amazing genius who is creating this, he's literally pulling everything from everywhere that he can. He's like, yeah, I did like this, even though it's legacy, let's make it fucking canon again, you know?
Yeah.
And
I think that maybe there was some intention behind that anyway, like, make it, because, I mean, to be fair, the extended universe got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
There was so much shit out there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Literally anyone who wanted to do something with it could.
Absolutely.
And now it's like, just because it is part of that doesn't mean it can't be part of the real canon. It's just like they have to cherry pick out what they want.
Right, exactly.
And so far, I'm down with all of it. It seems cool. Yeah. And most of it's new to me. I haven't watched the Clone Wars, so I didn't know who Ahsoka was. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been kind of exciting, and like I just get so fucking excited when I watch the show. I feel like a kid again. It's really stupid, but like I love Star Wars shit, and so like for me to like get really excited about this,
it's surreal as fuck having good Star Wars stuff to consume.
It's very surreal, and like especially to see my favorite characters like come together, and like just like all the Mandalorian lore, like stuff that I've always fucking wanted to see.
I mean, if this show keeps going.
Yeah.
It won't take that long for there to be more hours of Mandalorian than all of the trilogies. Trilogies.
Yes.
Because, I mean, even at 30 minutes an episode, some of them are an hour, but that's over half of a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Some of them.
Oh, my God. This is going to be the best Star Wars ever. I'm so happy. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that really resonated from this episode. Like the short bit where he goes back to get Bill Burr's information. And like, I like that. It was just like quick in and out, whatever.
What is the character's name? The big, now apparently sheriff lady.
I can't remember her name, but I like her.
I can't remember it either.
I like
they
her.
Like never say it.
I don't remember. But yeah. Yeah, they don't say it, really. He's like, hey, I need this information. She's like, well, I'm the sheriff now.
Yeah. The one character I think, like, who gives a fuck that they brought it back is the, like, was it last episode? I don't think it was this episode. The shady guy was, like, skipping out on his bounty or whatever.
Yeah, that was 2 episodes ago, I think. That's where we first found out about the MG.
Yeah.
And
I was like, why would you, of all characters, why the fuck him?
I don't know. The Dark Knights, or the Dark Knights, the Dark Troopers, sorry.
Troopers, the Dark Knights.
The Dark Knight Rises.
There's just an army of Batmans.
Batman's everywhere, gonna go kick fucking Baby Yoda's ass. Okay, so that's the one thing. So, like, Ahsoka said she wouldn't train him because she saw Anakin basically in him. And so there's a conspiracy behind the butterfly that Baby Yoda saw. And that it might be connected to Kylo Ren. That's what the subreddits are saying right now. It's just all over the internet. It's going all over the place.
That sounds awful.
I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of awful.
If this ever has anything to do with Kylo Ren, I'm going to be done watching it.
No, don't say that. But
what a shit fucking character.
I fucking love Kylo Ren. But
yeah, of course you do.
I just like Adam Driver.
He's an emo boy.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
is.
You like.
I know. Whiny emo boys is my jam.
It's exactly Fenris in Star Wars. That's who that is.
Oh my God, that was the best comparison ever. But like, getting to see
my pain makes me evil.
Oh, man, I have all these scars and this really cool magic ability. Anyway, getting to see,
it is a good comparison.
That was a great comparison. Getting to see Grogu be evil kind of at the end was kind of a little eye-opening, and maybe that's why he was trained in secret, because like he was at the academy during when shit went down, but he was being trained in secret.
So you're talking about when he was flinging stormtroopers
when he's flinging the stormtroopers around like
that scene is
badass.
Hilarious, by the way. It's very good. And I do like, I like that he can barely talk.
Right. And then he's taking these
he can't really talk.
Adult men and just beating the shit out of them.
He's got a big use of his force powers, more than we knew.
Yeah.
Right? Because it seemed like he was sort of accidentally accessing it before, but now it's like, oh, okay, he's definitely doing it on purpose.
He's angry, and he's accessing
and that's not something that
angry.
Unfolded over the time we've seen him. It seems more like he just has not been doing it, you know?
Yeah. I think he only does it when he's like, he's angry or he wants something. Like, think about the cookies.
It's pretty sinister, honestly. It
kind of is.
Not coming from a good place, but also, is he old enough to really know? Like, you're supposed to swat toddlers, right? That's around his development right now, so he needs a couple of Mando spankings.
Oh,
you
no.
know what I mean?
Daddy Mando's going to have to spank fucking poor Grogu.
Also, Fabian and I are pretty sure he doesn't have legs.
He has legs.
No, I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he's just a little beanbag down there. Because that's what our dolls are from Target, and he walks like he would be that. They go way out of their way to never show feet.
Target confirmed.
And maybe Target is on the forefront of Star Wars lore. So
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
he's just a little VeggieTale under there.
Oh, but yeah. What do you have anything else for the episode?
Yeah, they left off on a shitty cliffhanger, you old bastards.
I know, and there's
Fuck you, assholes.
I think there's only 2 more episodes left.
Yeah, this was 6, right?
Yeah. Tragedy. Yeah.
That's a tragedy.
That's a tragedy.
Honestly.
Uh-huh.
If this one ends on a cliffhanger, like if we still don't have Grogu back, this next one and the one after, we're gonna have to wait a year to see what happens.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that.
Holy hell. I don't know if I'm gonna literally I don't know if I can actually contain myself for a year.
I don't think
I will have to purge this out of my memory. Just like I'll have to Men in Black myself to make sure I don't remember that Mandalorian exists until it comes out again.
And then you get all excited and have to watch all of them again.
And I'll be like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, I'll just be browsing the Disney Plus and I'll be like, wait.
What is Mandalorian?
2 seasons of a Star Wars show I haven't seen?
Oh my god.
What have you been keeping from me?
Yelling at your girlfriend. It's like, how could you do this to me? We had the toys for so long and I didn't understand where they were from. I just thought it was a cute Yoda.
I guess they made retro Yoda dolls. I don't know. They don't look like him very much, but I mean, I guess it's the same species.
Oh my god. Wrinkle-free Yoda.
He's still got some wrinkles.
I mean, he's got some, but
they just have loose skin.
Like a pug. They like the
pug?
A
little bit.
The pugs of the
a
universe. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. If I don't I don't know what we're gonna do if we have to wait 2 more or fucking a year to get back.
That would be awful. I mean, I'm sure it'll have some sort of cliffhanger, but I hope it's not. Is Grogu safe with the good guys or the bad guys? We don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
Because we know he's gonna be fine.
Right.
There's no way he's not. Until the end of whatever they're doing. At the end of whatever they're doing, they could do something fucked up. And I think that'd be metal as fuck.
To be fucked up to the baby? Also, they shot a baby. Like, we were talking about the punch. Like, me and my roommates were talking about the punch that happened last season, and everybody was obsessed with that.
Jason Sudeikis?
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis punching Baby Yoda. And then everybody was like, it's like, but this time they shot him with a stun gun. And it's like, you shot a baby. What's wrong with
but
you?
it's just waves of sleepy. It's just waves of melatonin, you know? just fall asleep. You're fine.
He's got that mellow head. Oh, poor Baby Yoda.
He's all good. He just went to sleepy bye.
No.
Also, it's interesting how little force, he's got to level up and get his force pool up a little bit, you know?
Right. I think so.
Yeah, he used 3 spells and had to go to sleep.
He's like a fucking wizard in Dungeons and Dragons. It's like level 1 wizard. Used all my spell slots. I have to hide now. Goodbye. And then he's useless. Yep. But that's all I pretty much have to say about that. Don't know if you got anything else.
No, I think that's it.
All right. Fucking best show ever. Fight me. But
what, Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah, best show ever?
Ever.
Wow, that's a statement.
I know. I'm going to make it.
I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know.
That's fair.
I mean, if it was to be fair, my favorite shows have been going on for 10 years, right? So This one's only had 2. We're not even at the end of 2 yet,
Fuck.
so we'll see. Because 2 seasons into The Office, I could trade it for this. But 8 seasons of The Office, like, even though the 8th season is shit, I don't know. I've watched that show like 18 times, you know?
Yeah.
This show, I don't know if I'll get that much mileage out of it. I don't know. It's certainly way better than it had any right to be.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. It's definitely way better than I ever anticipated. Because, like,
yes,
after the last 3, I was like, okay. And then I was like, this guy did Chef. Chef was a great movie, but this is fucking Star Wars. This is not like the Avengers, because he also directed a couple.
There's
Avengers.
also nothing. There's also nothing.
Yeah.
The Star Wars that's good right now. Like, they've been fucking up Battlefront.
Yeah.
Fallen Order was middling at best.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to consume right now. Rebels is dead. Clone Wars is dead.
Yeah. Pretty much.
This is it. And they shot their shot, and it's going fucking great.
It's going amazing. Anyway.
So.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for
everybody
listening.
Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Thank you for listening. We do appreciate it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Twitch at The Real Portz and at Evil Space Bunny. We love it when you guys come by and stop and tell us that you listen to the podcast, because it makes our whole fucking day.
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
One last plug.
Oh, yeah.
Started a YouTube channel with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Called Playdate.
Aww.
AE. And we uploaded a little silly montage on there. And I don't know, it's not gonna be a montage channel, but we're just gonna like have ideas and execute. So
yeah,
you know, it'll be different kinds of videos and mostly silly stuff probably.
Nice. I'm excited to see.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm excited to see what you guys put out. Cute.
Thank you.
But yeah, go fucking follow Portz's YouTube, and don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I don't think you have an Instagram. I do. There's food on there.
Nope.
There's a lot of food.
I said I was gonna make a Baby Yoda one. I never did.
You fucking amateur.
I'm an amateur.
You could have put him in fucking the cowboy costume.
I should have created it right when
Halloween.
we found out Grogu's name.
Oh shit! You would have gotten so many
little
monies.
baby Grogu.
Grogu. Oh well, it's too late.
Rip.
Idea's dead.
Ripping peps.
Anyway, good luck, have fun, and stay safe, everybody. We love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.